Welcome back. And now I'm going to start with overriding. See, in overriding, what you will do, overriding, sometime you are saying overriding is dynamic polymorphism, or can say runtime polymorphism, or dynamic binding. You are saying it is a dynamic binding. Question is here, what is the meaning of this overriding? First concept, overriding only will happen between parent and child. Overriding you will not be able to do in same class. If you want to do overriding, then there must be parent and child class, means superclass and subclass only. Here subclass will inherit all the property of superclass by default, as we mentioned in our previous section. But if suppose child class want to write same method again, like suppose in this example here, if child class want to write same method again, here I have a package teacher, here I have a package admin, here I have one protected member, protected void display, then by default, since HOD is child of teacher, then teacher all property by default will come here. Display property automatically will come here. But what this HOD class want to do, HOD class want to write display method again. Question is here, why? If display method automatically coming from teacher class, then why HOD want to write display method again? Because HOD want to change body of display method. HOD want to write here the different body, different logic. HOD don't want to take the same display logic what are available in teacher class. So if this is the scenario, means if you want to change the logic of the method, then yes, you can, in that scenario you can override, and after that you can get the different result. So here if you want to do overriding, so I think it is clear why you are going to do overriding. Means if child class want to change the logic of the parent class method, then only it will use overriding. So there are the few important points. The signature of the method must be same. That is the rule number one if you want to do the overriding. Signature means here in this example if you will see display. Display is the signature. And this side if you will see same display you have to use. Under the signature there will be the four important points. First, what is the name of the method? Second, number of parameter. Third, sequence of parameter. And fourth, data type of parameter. Since in this example I only have the name of the method, this method don't have any parameter, so name must be same. So okay, display is here and display is here also. So first rule is getting satisfied. Rule number two, return type must be the same. Return type must be the same. See here? Here display method return type, here void you are using. Here also you can use void. Here also you have to use void because it must be the same. Third rule, specifier. If you will go with rule number 3, access specifier should not be narrowed, means the access can be same or be increased. It should not decrease, it should not narrowed. Meaning is what? In this here I have given private, default, protected, public. You can move in this direction, it should increase. You cannot move in the reverse direction from public to protected, protected to default, default to private. Meaning is what? See here. Here I'm using protected in parent class teacher, but in child class I'm using public. So yes, it is possible. It will allow here. It is possible, no issues. But if public will be here, if here in parent there will be public and I want to use protected in child, it will not allow. I mean, it should not narrow, it should not decrease, it can increase. So this is the rule number 3 for any specifier, for any overriding. Now one important rule is related with exception, but probably you are not aware with exception what is the meaning of exception. So I will take that part a little later after giving the example of exception. Because there exception should not go towards the parent. Exception should not go towards parent. So this part I will show you little later, means how exception you will handle inside the inheritance. So hope this overriding, if I try to summarize this overriding, then we can say overriding always will happen between parent and child class. When to do overriding? If child class want to change the logic of the method, then child class will override parent class method and will change the logic inside the method. Why child class want to change the logic? Because like suppose in your software you want to launch a new version of software every time. So new version means you want to change the methodologies of working methods. So there you can override your methods. Here in overriding, rule number 1, signature of the method in parent and child must be same. Rule number 2, return type of method on both place parent and child must be same. A specifier must not narrowed. It can, their accessing can increase but cannot decrease. And one important rule is related with exception. I will show you this part little later. When you will get the knowledge of exception, then you easily will be able to understand this part. So hope you are able to understand up to this stage how overriding is going to work. Thank you very much.